for the fourth time. $57,000 in stake money is available, with qualifying eliminations and finals run in all 6 Australian states. Victoria and New South Wales each have 2 representatives in the final, with the other states 1 each. So to the first of the state finals, which was held at Harold Park in New South Wales.
State final of the Arnott Harper National Distance Championship. Ready? Racing, good start too. One of the best away towards the centre was Leguana Sunrise, and Gideon began smartly, and Fawn Villager hunting up. Further out, Swift Talent and Glowing Halo are making ground. Fawn Villager dropping back. Making ground along the fence, Certain Remark and Glowing Halo. And one came to Great Fawn Villager's down. It's badly injured as they sweep into the back straight. The leader is Gideon now by a couple of lengths. In second placing, Swift Talent. They're followed up on the inside then by Certain Remark. A break then to Glowing Halo eternally. And then Leguana Sunrise and Mission Bell, and Fawn Villager is out of it. Gideon is still in front, coming to the bend. A length to Certain Remark, running a bold race. And then Swift Talent and Glowing Halo. It's Gideon still in front. They're trying to get to it. Certain Remark. Gideon's finding plenty, and they're not going to get to Gideon. Gideon came away in the last little bit to score by a length and a quarter. Second placing, Certain Remark, Swift Talent third, then Glowing Halo.
And both Gideon and Certain Remark qualify for the national final. The time for 732 metres was 43 and 0.46 of a seconds. So to the Victorian final, held at Sandown Park.
7:18 the journey. The field is positioned for the Victorian State Final of the Arnott Harper National Distance Championship, and they're set to go. Racing now, lead roll very slow to begin. Last out, Blakemore, the early leader by 2 lengths, settling down from Quick Pulse, and Sathine moving up smartly. Hitting the rail there and nearly falling on the first turn was Flying Gwenda. It's gone right back to the tail, and Flat Flyer in bother. In the straight, the leader Blakemore getting up along the fence. Quick Pulse almost joining it. Sathine 3 deep and 4 lengths then to the gallows. On the outside of it, 10 Guitars running on, and they're broken right away from Flat Flyer. Lead rolls well back, and Flying Gwenda last. Down the back, and Quick Pulse took the lead, but 10 Guitars is getting right up along the inside. 2 lengths to Sathine, running on again, followed by Blakemore, and then the Gallows and Flat Flyer. On the turn, 10 Guitars kicked away by 2 lengths to Quick Pulse, Sathine, and then Blakemore. In the straight, 10 Guitars is clear, coming again, Quick Pulse, but 10 Guitars is too strong. He's come away, and 10 Guitars won it by 2.5 lengths. Second placing, Quick Pulse. Third is tight between Blakemore and Sathine.
Both 10 Guitars and Quick Pulse qualified for the national final at 8 to 1, the time 43.79 seconds. The Queensland final, held at the Gabba, saw the favourite being Jane's Replica.
Lower rolls, 704 metres. Racing and Pewter Frost and War Van with Caramel Candy, and Jane's Replica on the fence with a first 4 to hop out. High Monakai began well. Oh, gee, there's trouble back in the field. Icy Doe was in trouble with War Van, and Sailor Nelson knocked back to the tail. Jane's Replica leads past the judge the first time. Pewter Frost quickly moved to second. A break of 3 to Caramel Candy, then High Monakai. 4 lengths away, Kinatoya from Icy Doe, Sailor Nelson and War Van. Pewter Frost joined Jane's Replica with a lap to run, and Pewter Frost shot to the front. 2 lengths to Jane's Replica. A half away, High Monakai, and then Caramel Candy, but it's Pewter Frost the leader onto the turn. Jane's Replica gone. High Monakai's gone to second, then Caramel Candy. Pewter Frost clear in the straight. High Monakai won't pick him up, and Pewter Frost goes to Tasmania. Pewter Frost beat High Monakai. Caramel Candy ran third. Then Kinatoya.
And Pewter Frost starting price at 7 to 4, the time 41.87 seconds for 704 metres. In Perth, the final was run over 740 metres.
Away they go, and down on the inside, Large Core broke well with Witch's Promise, then caught Honey Soft Angel, got in behind them. Out wide was Tat Triumph, a length away further back, then to Calzian. Leilana's well back in the field with Mel Penny Miss. Onto the first bend where Large Core is just in advance of on the outside, Witch's Promise, a length away behind them, then caught Honey going wide, a length further back, then to Tat Triumph, and they're followed by Soft Angel, a couple to Leilana winding up, then Calzian and Mel Penny Miss. Into the back they go, and over on the outside, Large Core is just in advance of Tat Triumph, getting up on the inside, and Witch's Promise in the middle. Leilana's looking for a run, and then came Vet Caught Honey on the side, and Large Core gets away 2 lengths, but here comes Leilana, and then Tat Triumph around the turn. Large Core in front, Leilana's down the outside. The favourite took the lead, and Leilana's striking right away. Leilana wins it easily on Large Core. Back behind them third then was Tat Triumph.
A great performance by Leilana, the 5 to 4 on favourite, the time 44.59 seconds for 740 metres.
Lure on its way. They're ready
The
for
South
the state
Australian
final.
favourite was Maida Lisa.
They're off. Mighty Lisa jumped out fast, going with it early. Rustic Ginny and My Bonnie Lass is going to head them all off. Out wide, a Tintinara Lad. Back in behind them, Vortex Luck on settling down. They're followed by Granuski. Well back to Mora Glen and dropping right out of it, Carbonet Spec. My Bonnie Lass leads by 6 lengths in the straight the first time over Tintinara Lad. In third place, Mighty Lisa starting a run now. Vortex Luck on the outside. Further back in the field came Rustic Ginny. They're followed after 3 lengths by Demora Glen. Well back Granuski and tailed off Carbonet Spec. Down the back, My Bonnie Lass 2.5 lengths to Tintinara Lad, coming home well as Vortex Luck. They're 4 lengths in front of Rustic Ginny, and further back Mighty Lisa. They pack up off the back. Vortex Luck joins My Bonnie Lass. Rustic Ginny, Mighty Lisa. Vortex Luck has raced away from them in the straight. Vortex Luck is too good and wins from Mighty Lisa. Third home in the race, Demora Glen.
Vortex Luck successful at 14 to 1, with the favourite finishing second and missing out on the trip to Tasmania. The time 44.82 seconds.
They're just about set for dispatch now in race 6, the state final of the Arnott Harper National Distance Championship. The lights on, lure rolling, stand by for a start. Racing, General Caper won the start down on the inside. Lygon Leader coming across quickly with Toshako and Diamond Spec. Miss Coronet up along the fence, and wide goes Sachet Chavot. Gillies Jewel to the back, 500 out. And Lygon Leader got to the front and led 2 lengths down the back from Toshako. 3 lengths to Diamond Spec. 4 lengths to Blue Santa, a half the outside. Sachet Chavot from General Caper. 5 lengths Miss Coronet and Gillies Jewel. They leave the back and run to the corner, and Lygon Leader shot clear. 5 lengths in front. Toshako paddling in second. 1.5 lengths to Diamond Spec, followed by General Caper running on, and then Blue Santa, Miss Coronet, Sachet Chavot and Gillies Jewel. They run for home now, and Lygon Leader's well clear. 4 lengths in front. General Caper's running on down the outside with Toshako, but Lygon Leader for the final wins at 2 lengths to Toshako. 2.5 lengths General Caper. Miss Coronet ran on for 4th, a good gap.
And a convincing display by Lygon Leader in the excellent time of 43.86 seconds for the 725 metres. So on St Patrick's Day in Hobart, the field for the grand final was 1 the red, 10 Guitars from Victoria, 2 the check, Gideon, New South Wales, 3 the white, Vortex Luck, South Australia, 4 the blue, Leilana, Western Australia, 5 the yellow, Lygon Leader, Tasmania. Unfortunately, 6 the brown, Quick Pulse, was withdrawn just a few moments before the race, acting on veterinary advice. Box 7 was the black, Pewter Frost from Queensland, and 8 the pink, Certain Remark from New South Wales. Commentator for the national final was Rod Marsh.
Light on, lure rolling for the Arnott Harper National Distance Championship final set. Racing, 10 Guitars away best with Gideon. Lygon Leader charging up to the lead with Pewter Frost. Leilana, Certain Remark deep, and Vortex Luck drop to the tail. They run to the back, 5.50 left to go. 10 Guitars a length on Lygon Leader. 2 lengths to Pewter Frost, 4 lengths away then. Along the fence goes Vortex Luck from Certain Remark deep on the track. Gideon living ground and Leilana last. They're about to leave the back, and the Victorian 10 Guitars a length on Lygon Leader, who's sticking on. 4 to Pewter Frost, 5 lengths to Certain Remark, followed next in the field by Vortex Luck, Leilana and Gideon. They run to the corner, 10 Guitars goes wide. Lygon Leader charging through along the inside, and Pewter Frost running on, but 10 Guitars holding Lygon Leader close to home, and 10 Guitars wins the final. 1.25 lengths to Lygon Leader. 1.5 lengths away third was Pewter Frost, followed in by Vortex Luck, Leilana, Certain Remark, and a long last was Gideon. 43.91 is the time, and Victoria has taken out the 1983 Arnott Harper National Distance Championship Grand Final. There's the all clear on the Arnott Harper National Distance Championship Grand Final, all clear. And into the back straight, 10 Guitars led about 1.5 lengths on Lygon Leader. Pewter Frost was about 4 off third, and they got right away from the rest of the field. And it was left to Lygon Leader, who brought the house down when he started to move up on the inside of 10 Guitars out of the back straight, got about 1/2 length off, lost the ground again, coming to the corner when 10 Guitars went a little wide. He was still about 2 in front. And for one fleeting moment, it looked like a hometown win with Lygon Leader driving up on the fence. He again got to an in about 3/4 length, but 10 Guitars has just outstayed him in the last 30 or 40 metres to win by about 1.25 lengths.
The winner of the 1983 Arnott Harper National Distance Championship, 10 Guitars from Victoria, owned and trained by Ted Lovelace. With that victory, of course, goes a cheque for $15,000 plus this magnificent trophy.
So a happy night for the Lovelace family and for 10 Guitars, who makes it 11 wins out of 15 for Victoria in the National Distance Championship. and it's smiles all round.